Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our round 3 coverage of Modern here for the Nerd Rage Gaming Championship. I'm your host, Andrew Donnelly, with me, my co-host, Matt Hausler.
Good afternoon.
I'm going to make sure we have the correct round number. We don't. It is round 3. This is the finals of the Modern portion of the Nerd Rage Gaming CT, and we're already into it. We've got Dakota Clark at 17. He's playing Jeskai Byrne. You saw him last round, playing against Daniel Unger and Bant Eldrazi.
Should be a fun one.
I think this will be pretty good.
I mean, granted, we did just see Jeskai Byrne aggro it out
Yep.
in a very aggressive match. Beat out Affinity
Yeah.
with a very strong start. Imagine nothing really changes here for this round. Bant Eldrazi, more known for its late game.
Yes.
Things like Drowner of Hope, Elder Deep Fiend, maybe. I would assume so.
Yeah.
And things like Eldrazi Displacer, able to cycle them, get the value, things like that with Thought Knots here. So I mean, these are all turn 4, 5, 6 plays.
Yeah.
I imagine Dakota is going to be able to deal a huge chunk of damage early on, at least for this game one.
So far, he's doing a pretty good job. He's already got Daniel down to 15 off the back of a Monastery Swift Spear and a Goblin Guide.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. So our table judge, Justin Brickman, informing Daniel of the Goblin Guide triggers, how they work.
Did he not do it correctly?
Looks like it's something, yeah.
Oh, maybe he didn't put the card into his hand, drew a card, and okay, I see. That was kind of awkward.
Gotcha. So we're going to get a uncounterable Matter Reshaper
A
here.
Matter Reshaper.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a solid creature for what Dakota's throwing at him. I mean,
I think Dakota just drew a great answer to it on the same side. He drew a Vapor Snag.
Snag? Yeah,
Yep.
this is pretty good. We can also just bolt it.
Trigger.
This will give him another
Ghost Quarter.
quarter.
Interesting. This will be an attack for 4 now.
Ghost Quarter is not I mean, we can turn that dual land into a, I don't know. I'd probably choose like a blue source.
Yep.
But like all the same, better than 2, but not doing much. Daniel Unger just a little slow to start here. Finds another temple, so we could see something bigger. Potential 6-drop. Yeah, it's going to be a Displacer and another shape. All right.
I think Dakota's probably looking for another land here, so he can potentially
Yeah, for sure.
bounce and burn at the same time.
Yeah, we've got a bolt. Bolting that Displacer seems like a good start. It is a 3/3 and effectively road blocking everything right
creatures,
now.
yeah. I don't know. I might not waste the bolt on it. I may try and bounce it with Snag.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I think we want to save burn that we can put to the face for Daniel. But you know what I mean? Like instead of firing it off all at his creatures, but
Sure.
they're checking out life totals there.
Yeah, well, we got it. We're on top of it.
We know what's up. I know what's going on. The viewers know what's going on. Now he's got white mana though in the form of the Brushland. That's good. Reality Smasher also in hand.
That's a good one.
The problem is I think Daniel has to save
Yep.
his white mana to use for the path in his hand and not the Displacer's ability. So we're going to Vapor Snag, pitching a card, correct? Because otherwise it's countered?
It's not counted. It's just that you have to.
Huh?
Whenever you target it, you
have to do it? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it countered the spell unless they pitched a card. Okay, so
So there you go. We're gonna do a Storm Chaser. And Reality Smasher, not going to get in today, but probably coming back again soon.
Jeez, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Wish we still had our...
Ooh, we got a twisted image in the main, though.
Ooh,
Draw a card, Dakota.
that's a nice one. That was a good top deck.
Oh, if that was land off the top, this would have been a brutal turn.
Yeah, as good as this deck is, it's really good when you hit that third land for that card we saw up front, Manus Rider. And just being able to, do 2 things in a turn.
Yeah,
Generally
yeah.
a good thing.
It's not the best when you're having to take the turn off to cast instance. You'd rather cast at instant speed.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, these creatures just roadblocked. I mean, he got him to 10. Just missing the punch here.
Unfortunately, the Eldrazi deck still has it.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a painful 5 on Dakota.
God, he still didn't find a land, huh?
Still struggling. Not like this, Not like this.
It was rough.
We do have a bolt handy.
But does that get us anywhere?
It doesn't really. I mean, in full desperation, we just bolt the face.
Yeah.
And then
Hope to draw
I guess
burn.
hope we draw 3 more. Is the play?
And this seems...
Yeah, it's kind of desperate. It doesn't look like we're at the face. Looks like we're deciding where this bolt's going.
Blink in response?
Yeah,
Pain.
we must be shooting Displacer, so
Okay.
it's going to lock down effectively.
Daniel
Monastery
does
Swift Spear.
lose a life for Brushland, correct? Is Brushland not pay 1?
His ability is colorless to activate. It's
Eldrazi
Eldrazi
Displacer is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he's all good there.
Oh, thank you, Toasty. We appreciate that. We're both entertaining and educational. Entertaining first. We're very entertaining and just educational. So that's I think that's what we strive for.
That was a good mark on you, Toasty. You hit the nail on the head. We are 100% entertaining and
just barely educational.
educational is just, it's like it's a little bonus, It's like, yeah, they went to school a couple of days.
A few.
They know what's up.
Man, I don't remember the Bant Eldrazi deck playing this or having this many lands to be optimally efficient. So maybe Daniel's just drawn a bunch, but
That's fine though. He's found like the right mixture of
Oh,
creatures
for
to
sure.
just shut this thing down. And now he's on the attack.
yeah, Dakota's having a real problem with this.
Yeah, 1 land will do that. As great as Goblin Guide is on turn 1, on turn 7 or 8, looking down 5/5s with haste and trample, it's not great.
It's less good.
Yeah, it's less good. That's a good way to put it.
Dakota's not happy about this though, and obviously he shouldn't be. I mean, he should have found, for the amount of cards he's drawn off of like effects and things like that, he should have found another
Yeah,
lane.
he's really houslering this right now. Let me tell you.
Down to 4 and 10. This isn't where he wants to be. This is probably going to be something he doesn't want to see either, right?
Probably not. Yeah, we're gonna lock down a Swift Spear.
Yeah.
We'll deal with another one outright, and you're just dead. You're just dead.
Should we bring up the Bant Eldrazi list here now that
I think we should. We haven't seen it. It'll be a fun one to check out.
I'm interested in this deck. Like, I keep hearing about it, and I thought about building it in Modern, and I just never did myself. So there's Dakota Clarks. He's the first one we've got queued up. So that's the Jeskai burn list. We saw this earlier in round 2, where he put the hurt on Alexander Javed in the Affinity deck. And it's a pretty simple deck. I mean, super explosive, as people said in the chat earlier, that having these new lands from Kaladesh really made it possible for this deck to just crush people. I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah, to actually be an aggro
Yeah.
burn type deck, 100%. Very straightforward, as you said. Not much going on, I don't think, in the sideboard for him, at least for this match. Maybe bringing those paths.
I kind of just I think the path's good. I actually think Geist is decent here too.
Geist is okay.
And hear me out. I
yeah.
feel like if we direct most of our burn then
Yeah.
at our creatures at our opponent's early game blockers, and we have resolved a Geist, like we're in a pretty good spot at that point
That's true.
to be fairly aggressive. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Definitely a higher quality creature in later games.
Yes.
In the late games. So, like, it's worth it.
let's take a look at the Bant Eldrazi list by Daniel Unger, and this is a great. Look at this crazy list.
This is all over the place. You got one Birds of Paradise.
4 Noble Hierarchs.
I get 4
2
nobles.
Spellskites.
Yeah, of course.
Eldrazi Displacers, Sky Spawners, Matter Reshapers, Thought Not Seers.
See, this is the guess. I mean, Eldrazi Displacer with a Sky Spawner, Thought Not Seer,
Yeah.
Drowner of Hope. I mean,
Oh, and look at his sideboard. Really well prepared sideboard on Daniel's part. I like this.
Yeah, for sure.
First of all, love the worship.
Worship
Think that's just a great card.
Worship is most likely coming in Thragtusk too.
Rakdos is
Actually,
it's
pretty exciting.
Stubborn Denial is an interesting card to have in the sideboard for this deck.
That's probably not coming in.
Negate is very cool. Engineered Explosives, I think, is another powerful card here.
That would be a great one to bring in.
Blessed Alliance
For
is
sure.
also a very powerful card here.
Mm-hmm.
Not only for the making his opponent sack an attacking creature, but
Yeah.
the ability to also gain 4
Or just
life
gain-
may be relevant.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
I imagine they come in.
This
Blessed-
deck looks sweet.
Yeah, Blessed Alliance is showing up a lot.
Look at this Seagate Wreckage. What is happening?
Seagate's a sweet one.
This is
I mean,
crazy.
if nothing more, it provides you colorless mana.
Sure.
I mean, we need that. So,
Very cool.
bonus is we can use it to draw cards.
I like it.
Whatever.
So the winner of this round will be qualified for the top 8 after the 3 rounds of Legacy.
That is correct.
Very good.
Automatically qualified for top 8. From the standard portion we had before this,
Yeah.
we got 2 qualifiers.
Do we know who those were?
We should.
Great.
We should know who
Awesome.
one of them was. 'cause
Sick segue.
We watched them win on stream.
It was Peter Tragos.
There you go.
Was one of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
Peter Tragos for sure in top 8.
Yes.
The winner of this round for sure in top 8.
Yeah.
There is another match going on that is also a 2-0 table.
Correct.
The winner of that match will be in. So you have 3 formats. Each one gives you 2 top 8 spots.
Yep.
Which means we have 2 remaining top 8 spots.
Oh.
How are those decided, Andrew?
Those are decided by overall record after all 6 rounds of quote-unquote Swiss are complete. Then those 2 competitors
Very nice.
go in the top 8.
Yeah, so even if you do not win with a 3-0 record
Yeah.
in one of these 3 formats,
Yeah.
just play well throughout, you'll likely get a spot.
I just realized this too, and I know they're both in the building. Daniel Unger is like a doppelganger for Alex Presic.
He
On camera, it's
from an overhead view, I
yeah,
would agree with you.
It's spooky. Ooh, I hope they never play against one another.
We won't know if we got the right names on the right sides. Are you saying something like that?
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
it's like a top view. I think if you look at them head on,
head
you're
on.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
you
all
guys-
very different.
you
Two
guys are
very
completely
different
different.
individuals. Both very nice individuals, I'd like to point out.
Also
very
true.
polite.
Also true.
Very polite and friendly.
100%.
So let's get game 2 underway.
Yes, indeed.
Dakota's got to find some additional land here. He's got his signature lead off with Gataxian Probe. He's also got his signature look uninterested in his opponent, which I like.
That's a good way to do it.
I like that. I like the very aloof Dakota Clark.
It's like,
I don't like the very involved Dakota Clark.
Kinda
Constantly like asking me questions about stuff. I like
is it like a did I leave my stove on kind
right.
of look, or is
yeah,
it a
no, it's like a
won-
I don't care if
I
Becky
wonder
has
how
a new
hot
Bible.
it is in
Yeah.
in California right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
something like that.
I don't care that she has a new Trapper Keeper. That's like the look. I like that.
I don't care.
Also, Blessed Alliance in Daniel Unger's hand, so he
Yes.
brought that in.
Blessed, a noble,
Oh,
plenty of gas.
we're back on the train.
Inspired Vantage into GG. That'll bash for 2.
We're back on the train.
Table Judge JB gonna update our life totals.
Justin
finally.
Brickman fondling the dice, getting a little too excited.
He made a comment when we broadcast the Jeskai control match.
Yeah.
Or no, it was the Naya Aetherworks.
Yeah.
He was so bored, he felt like he had to be moving the dice
Like
around.
touching stuff. And
Yeah.
Did you tell him he's not a 3-year-old?
No. One day. One day we'll get there.
Dakota Clark deep in the tank about something?
Looks like it. Yeah, Daniel Unger with just a Temple Garden for his turn. Dakota Clark now.
Is he trying to remember what he wrote down?
Must be. He's going to find a second red-white source.
What? He's not attacking?
In Sacred Foundry. Yeah, he does know his opponent's hand,
Okay.
and it was light on lands. So
Oh, he doesn't want to like fuel him?
he's likely just trying not to fuel him.
He's got 3 and a noble.
Yeah, I think that was a weird call for him to make. I think you just need to bash and crash. We're gonna get a noble hierarch coming painfully, though it doesn't have to, which leads you to believe Daniel's holding up a white.
Path, yeah.
Dakota gonna untap here.
I feel like now we attack to see if we can get the path, or did he find a fetch? Oh, he found an Arid Mesa. Okay.
We found a Mesa, which is great because
Right.
we're really shy on blue. However, you have a feeling this Manus Rider is just on a path to exile,
Dang.
if you will.
Oh, savage.
You like
That was good.
Did
Wow,
I,
you sound like a music announcer, or like the guy at
Did
the
I-
beginning of a Def Leppard
I was
concert.
like, yeah, but I totally dad joked it.
Yeah, you did.
I just went for it.
He's on a path to exile.
I have a feeling it's on a path to exile. He's gonna jam it.
Oh,
Jam and crash.
attack with both, huh? Trigger.
All right. Thanks for the cavern.
Daniel sure remembered it that time. He snapped that thing off in a second.
There's a path. That Manus is exiled. We will find a basic island. That seems like the correct choice, given our current mana base. And we'll get in for 2 from that Goblin Guide. Certainly a lot better than 5.
Mm-hmm.
And Dakota Clark keeping a Manus Rider.
Yep.
So yeah, Daniel Langer definitely slow out of the gate here.
He's got a bunch of lands.
He does. Like, he kind of recovered from that. It's really like the rest of his hand is just...
Reactive.
Yeah. Looks like an Ancient Stirrings here. That'll probably help him find something. The thing is he doesn't have the temples and, you know, like any mana rocks, really. He's going to Engineered. That'll be for 1.
Yep.
That can take care of Goblin Guide. He also had a Displacer in his hand he could have gone for.
Okay.
But he's just going to go for an answer here, which seems aggressive.
He's also got Blessed Alliance,
Also true.
which is a fair card in this situation.
That'll help. Will definitely help. We're going to bash. Goblin Guide will trigger.
Nice.
Gets him a breeding pool.
So many cards. He's been getting off this Goblin Guide. Daniel's trying to think of what to do here. If he wants to... Okay,
Yep.
so we're going to take care of the Goblin Guide. I think Dakota is trying to figure out if he wants to Vapor Snag it back to his hand,
Sure.
which he will do. Go to 14 for
It'll
him.
hurt him a little, but it's a fair play. Storm Chaser going to connect. Going to get a Prowess trigger.
Yeah.
And if we want, we can just redeploy the Goblin Guide.
Ooh, Drowner Hope is a good draw for Daniel.
He's a little off from it, but you're not wrong. Cavern of Eldrazi going to hit the field. And we'll see Goblin Guide. Get an attack here.
Trigger. Reality Smasher's going to
That's
stay on top. That doesn't get you go to your hand.
That stays right on top, but likely gonna get cast.
We're going to escalate this. Sacrifice an attacking creature, draw 4.
That seems good. I think you called it exactly.
I think that's the strong play
What's
here.
the third mode? Untap two
untap
creatures.
2 creatures.
So we could, I mean, you could be untapping.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I guess. Sure.
I don't think it's what's happening, but yeah, Daniel gonna gain 4. He
Go
will
to
pitch his
15.
Goblin Guide
And go to 14.
and then lose 1. Yep. 14 all.
Interesting.
Daniel draws his Reality Smasher. Gets another Cavern of Eldrazi.
Slam and jam.
Yeah. There's really no question.
Yeah, go bananas.
You can't even know a Cohen slow play that. You
got to slam it.
you're just slamming jamming it. That's gonna be 5.
19.
Here
Comes
comes
a Snapcaster to bolt you.
Snap Bolts.
Down to 11.
Equalize things a little bit.
Untap.
Draws a
Monastery Swift Spear.
It's not great in the face of a 5/5 with Trample.
I think it's actually okay. He drew a Monastery Swift Spear. I think he has a Vapor Snag and a Mutagenic Growth, so like he can push through some damage this turn.
You should probably do that then.
2.
Well, he can't do everything.
4. Why?
You can't snag away the Smasher.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then also
that's
play
true.
Yeah, Reality Smasher's
A tough cookie to crack.
that's a tough cookie. That card probably undercosted
Yeah,
for
just
what
a
it
little
does.
bit.
Yeah.
I believe Ben Miney's doing well, as far as I know. He almost got in standard through the standard rounds,
Sure.
and I think he was 1-1 when I talked to him for modern, or maybe that was Matt Dow, and Ben Miney was 2-0.
Okay. Even better.
So I think Ben's doing fairly well.
Again, he
today.
can just I mean,
He just has to have a good record to make top 8.
if he's like 2-1 each format,
He's pretty golden.
that's a pretty solid lock for
Yeah.
for a top 8.
I would think.
So Dakota gonna go for it.
This is for 4, right?
That'll be for 4. Yes.
He's thinking about the mutagenic.
Yeah. It's a strong play. It's 2 prowess triggers and +2/+2. I mean that's a net of 4 damage overall. So that'll be 8.
8 altogether.
Daniel drops down to 3, which makes the attack from Reality Smasher not guaranteed.
Yes.
We can find a way to stabilize or remove Dakota Clark's board by all means, but now it might be doing blocking duty.
Dakota had to pay life for that, right?
Correct.
He goes from 9 to 7?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Should
wanted
be.
to make sure I had that correct.
Yeah, no green. No green for Dakota there.
Down to 1.
Daniel gonna shock in breeding pool.
Okay.
Genre of Hope. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yep. That makes sense.
Wait, why is
That
he at 12 now?
That card will stabilize.
How did Dakota get to 12?
I don't know. It doesn't seem.
There we go. Okay, so Dakota Clark's going to pick up this game too. I don't know how we went from what was apparently 7 to 12, but maybe some mishap on the dice there.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. So yeah, really, Daniel's undoing is playing that Genre of Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tried to stabilize, and now I have a target that I can.
Do you hear a child crying?
I do.
What is that?
I don't know. We hear it. I don't know if they.
They
hear
don't.
it.
They don't hear it on the stream. So playing the Drowner in Hope was really the play that Daniel didn't want to do.
Yeah, but I mean,
He didn't.
Dakota was drawing a card anyway.
Sure.
Could have just bounced Reality Smasher and pitched whatever he drew.
Yeah.
That 1 life total when your opponent has Vapor Snag in hand is
It's pretty
you
tough.
can't really do much about it. So yeah, once again Dakota gets behind early,
Yep.
equalizes, and now we're on game 3.
Has enough burn, ready to follow.
Definitely.
I don't think the sideboard's going to change much here.
I don't think so either. I think what we saw come in is what's going to win games here. Be really interesting if people could hear the child cry right now.
Well, we were just asked in chat if we could turn off the baby sound, and I don't think we can.
We in fact cannot. That baby sound seems like it's here to stay for the time being. Because we're a family store. You know? All types of family.
Yeah, all types of fish, sure.
Even small children.
Even the young kids. But don't bring them here.
Sorry, what was that, Aaron?
What?
I didn't.
No, I said, hey, love having kids around.
Definitely.
It's great. So, 1-1 now. Bant Eldrazi deck on the play. Daniel Unger, hungry for victory
Oh, certainly.
against Dakota Clark. Uninterested in his opponent, but also hungry for victory. Who wins?
I don't know. This is where Dakota wins it for me. Like
Yeah.
he's the comeback.
This is where Manus Rider makes its glorious
comeback kid.
reappearance.
Yeah, like he just like he's on the draw, so it's hard for him. But no, he like
Because Manus Rider
he
is here.
still like just finds a way.
What if there were Thundermaw Hellkites in this deck?
Oh my god, too good.
Whoa, jeez.
Oh jeez. I mean it'd be great. It'd be a 5/5 dragon with haste.
Yeah, that shoots everything in the air.
It'd be
That's
like
pretty good.
the equivalent of Reality Smasher as a 5/5
Yeah.
with haste.
Yes.
It is a 5/5 with haste and flying.
Daniel the Hunger.
I like. We should pitch that to him.
A+. A+.
A plus, sir. He's gonna lead with a windswept Heath.
Toasty gets a mod for that.
Nice.
If you make us laugh, you get mod. Here's an attack for 1.
We're going to Arid Mesa into what looks like a shock land.
Yep.
And Daniel will drop to 19. Going to be a Steam Vents.
Gotta have the blue.
It does seem pretty crucial.
And then Daniel's fetching here as well.
Yes, indeed. Going to get a Temple Garden.
Is he pathing there?
A Windswept from a Temple Garden? No, I think he's just
fetching
bringing it in tapped.
Are you excited for the legacy rounds? We're almost there.
Yeah, definitely. Sure beats standard.
Yeah.
I will say.
It's only 348 too. Look at that.
It's not bad.
We've only been here since
I mean,
8.
We are only halfway through.
Right.
So
Matter Reshaper online.
for 2 mana, that's neat. That seems like a cheat.
Seems pretty fine.
But no, it's totally legal.
Uh-oh.
Totally fair.
Bolt the Shaper? Bolt the Matter Reshaper.
Yeah. I mean, you called it. Let's pick off his threats. He has to see it. Yeah, it's an Engineered Explosives.
That was a sly play there.
He could play it.
He could.
He could just say, "All right, it's there. It kills all your Memnites and Ornithopters."
Dakota, I'm assuming taking 2 again here, going down to 14.
It's gonna be 4 total.
Well, Daniel's taking 4, right?
Yeah, and then looks like it.
So 14
Looks like
all.
a shock fetch. And let's see what the hunger can follow up with. It doesn't look like much. I mean, Engineered Explosives is nice.
Yeah.
We can pop that down for a way to wipe Dakota's board. I don't think he has much else. Blessed Alliance.
Probably not.
That's a nice one. He's got stuff, but none of them are creatures. Like
He has interaction, but no.
We're just interacting. We need we need our Smasher and our Thought Knots and whatnot. So we're gonna see a forest. This will be an Engineered Explosives for 1.
That seems pretty good.
It does.
Where's that stifle for Dakota when you need to?
Yeah, for sure. Not quite at Legacy yet.
Manus Rider 1 time?
Oh, that'd be so good. It'd be so good right now. But no. We got 2 bolts in hand, though. 2 bolts.
And those are pretty strong.
Seems pretty good. Dakota confirming what we know to be the death of both of his 1-drops. Likely incoming here.
I would have
we
to
have
imagine.
3 bolts in hand?
We have a lot.
Dakota, do you have 3 bolts in hand? There's an Alliance. We'll pop this bad boy.
They're gone.
Looks like...
What are the other 2 cards?
Yeah, it's
Smashes?
It's 2 bolts and 2 something else, but they're the same thing. Those are smashes.
That seems like a weird... Maybe he was expecting Chalice of the Void, and like
Maybe.
Daniel's deck did have Chalice in it, but we haven't seen any.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, unfortunately, he had an answer for Engineered Explosives, but Daniel gets to still just use it. That's likely what he was looking at.
Rider,
yeah.
But Daniel's got the answer to it in Blessed Alliance.
Yeah. Blessed Alliance is a good card.
It's fairly strong.
We're going to fetch. We're going to find, I don't know, probably a breeding pool. I'm going to guess. Nope. Basic Plains.
Basic Plains.
Huh. How do you like that?
It's pretty good.
So, probably looking to escalate this. Gonna go for sack gain 4. Dakota knows it. Just waiting. Show me the card.
Sack gain 4. This card single-handedly is just a detriment to Dakota's game plan.
Oh, card's super good.
Like, it's very difficult for him to come back after that.
Card's super good, but only in, like, Modern for some reason.
Sure.
Like, Standard's not playing it. Because we're just Emrakuling you.
Right.
Like, great.
I mean, there are a few standard decks. Like, my standard deck plays 2 copies.
Sure.
But, like, it's not nearly as good as it is here.
Yeah.
Where people are trying to like, milk so much value out of 1 creature.
Sure. Dakota draws Bolt number 3 his last turn.
Boy,
Finds land number 4.
I have Ugin would sure be good in this Eldrazi deck to,
Sure.
tutor up Eldrazi.
Yeah. But, nope.
But,
Sorry. Nope, it's banned.
You know where it's not banned? Legacy.
It's true. Do you think we'll see some Eldrazi decks in Legacy?
I hope so. I like that deck.
I
I'm
think we
building
will.
that deck right now.
I think we will, bro.
I'm excited
I think we
for
will.
it.
So, yeah, Daniel not able to find any juicy threats. Did just pick up a Thought Knot, which is nice. And Dakota sitting on burn spells
Right.
and a Vapor Snag. So that's going to be a Thought Knot. Dakota with an opportunity here to snag it. But
So this will be interesting. He'll snag it. Daniel will lose a life. The trigger will resolve
yeah,
after Dakota draws the card from it leaving the battlefield.
correct.
Absolutely bonkers. Well, now he has to figure out if he wants to respond to it again and double bolt him here. Or triple bolt him?
He can, yes, he could do
Oh,
that.
God.
Triple Bolt is on the table. Yes.
Oh,
Daniel Unger will drop to 7.
that's correct. He says, I've got double smash.
Have fun.
Pick-
Take my dead cards.
Right, take whatever you want.
Well, that's good patience on Dakota. I mean, he was able to wait out a time where triple bolting and snagging was profitable. I imagine we're just going to redeploy Thought Knots here.
Yep.
And you get my other smash. Good job. Still a 4/4 though.
And we found a twisted image.
We'll cycle it. Twisted.
And it's land.
Twisted your Thought Knot? Sure.
He's like, yeah, that's fine.
You got it. There's a land past the turn. And suddenly, Daniel Unger in the driver's seat. Picks up a Drowner of Hope.
That seems good right now.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Seems like a good way to finish this game off.
Seems like that will take Dakota's hope and probably
Just hold it underwater.
just drown it. There's a Noble.
Attack for 5.
There's a Bash.
This will be 9.
And a Drowner of Hope.
Dang.
Ouchies.
Drown in some hope.
He'll get 2 Scions.
Drowner of Hope also probably one of my favorite Eldrazi artworks for
Sure. It is
the
a sweet
set.
one.
It
Yeah.
is sweet. Vapor Snag the Thought Knot. Put Daniel down to 6. Dakota will draw a card from a Goblin Guide, it looks like.
It's not great.
Not very good in the face of
Not gonna do a whole lot here.
Drowner of Hope.
No. Yeah, he'll cast it and pass it. So close.
Very close.
Just need 2 more bolts, even though.
Or Stormbreath Dragon right now.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh,
Be a Ghost Quarcher. What else did Hunger find? Attacks with Drowner.
why don't we sack a Scion to just tap the...
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems odd.
All the same at this point.
Right.
I think Unger's got this one. Pretty huge swing there when we were able to deal with that Manus Rider and also gain 4 life.
Oh!
So we're going to snap.
Snapcaster, Vapor Snag.
Snap back a snag.
Yeah, I like it.
Snap a snag.
Daniel's on a 5.
Draw a card. I mean, it's cycling. It's drawing cards.
Yeah, he's going through.
Is it a Manus Rider?
Oh! And the Blessed
no.
Alliance. Come on.
No.
Sacrifice an attacking creature, gain 4.
Savage.
Up to 10.
Man.
Daniel Unger not going down without a fight, man.
The hope is just so drowned right now. So yeah, Daniel will be at 9. We're gonna
Tap that
tap
down.
down, snappy snap. Drowner of Hope can attack here.
For 5?
I believe for 6.
Oh, it's a 4/5 or 5/4?
If it attacks alone. I think so. There's a Thought Knot.
Jeez.
There's a
And
Spell Skite.
Attack, trigger. I don't know. I don't know what's power and toughness.
Yeah, it's a 4 something. Dakota takes 5. Looks like he drew another Snapcaster.
5/5 it is. Okay, so he took 6. Makes sense. Dakota Clark, what gets you out of this one? I don't think anything in the face of Eldrazi.
Descend upon the Sinful?
Yeah, that'd be a gas play.
Is that online? Fumigate?
Snapcaster, target, twisted image to hit the spell skite and draw a card.
Mm-hmm. Seems good.
We need to pay for it though.
It's a 2 for 1.
Finds a lightning helix.
That's something.
Oh my gosh.
That's something.
Oh, what are you lightning helix though?
Oh, I mean, there's no, like, good targets.
I know.
But you don't die.
Oh man, look at this. Is he gonna activate Seagate Wreckage?
Might as well. No cards in hand. Let's draw out of this one, guys. Let's find Yavimaya Coast and an unknown. Looks like another Thought Knot Seer. Seems pretty good.
Seems pretty solid.
It's like a Sign will bite the dust to tap down a Snapcaster. Here comes 5 and 4 respectively.
We can block here, helix in response.
Yep. Absolutely.
Right?
I think that's the play.
I think that's got to be it.
It saves us.
Because you can block here, helix in response, right? And then we draw a card.
Either way.
Did he helix him?
That works too.
We still have to block though.
As long as he's gaining life, yeah.
It
Yeah,
just-
not
it
not
says
the
Daniel's
best.
down to 6.
Yeah, that's correct. Because he was at 9.
Oh.
Snap will block. I'm guessing 4 comes
Yep.
through. Yep. And
Oh.
surprise.
Guess what? Just kidding. I had blockers all along.
It's me, Thought Knot number 2.
So we need some way to kill a Thought Nuts here, like bounce it to draw a card to get 6 damage somehow.
Yeah, I don't think this deck can do that.
I don't think it
I
can
don't-
either.
It's not Jeskai control.
Oh, he just drew a snap.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Yeah, but what are we?
I don't
snapping
know. But we can Snapcaster Vapor Snag this, right? Draw Vapor Snag the Thought Nuts here.
I don't think any of this helps us though. I mean, yeah, we see more of our deck, but
Oh,
That's
it's a
a-
Jit Probe.
Ew.
Oh no.
it's a temple.
Storm Chaser Mage, not good enough.
Nope. Unfortunately not. We'll pass the turn.
This is where you need that Mizzix Mastery. That isn't legal in Modern.
It's not. Plays that temple we know about. And,
That's it.
and that'll definitely do it.
Oh boy, Daniel Unger's going to take this 2-1 over Dakota Clark to become one of the 6 people to bust into top 8.
Indeed.
Congratulations to him.
Yep, that was a very decisive game number 3 for him.
I would say so.
Yeah, just we called it out. There was a play there that kind of determined how the game would break.
Yep.
It was a Manus Rider, pretty early Manus Rider,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the Blessed Alliance for it. So
Very interesting. Well,
unfortunately,
we've got just a few